Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to day 22 of the 30-day email breakdown challenge. And I'm Leonard here. And today I'll be breaking down one of the emails from Kim Krause, which is who is one of the A-list copywriters and copy mentor in the entire copywriting industry. And the reason why I've known her is through Shaba, which was who was the one we break down we mentioned in our previous email yesterday that about Shaba, and she have gave Shaba a testimonial. That's why from there then I get to know a little bit about her. I went to search it up about her, and I found out that she has a pretty good foundation in copywriting, and of course have beat a lot of controls, a lot of controls by legendaries. Yep, you can go search it up by clicking on the link down in the description below. I'll leave it down there, and you guys can check her out. Yep. So without further ado, let's dive into today's email. So subject line: I make her cry. So wait, you mean you make someone cry? So about 5 years ago, I had just by having the question right, it makes them wonder, because I from her image, the brand image that she's kind of convey, she's one of the traits she's wanting to convey is friendly, kind. So that's what I see from her website, the kind of brand image that she want to convey. So I think that this is a kind of contradicting of her character, but not really so unbelievable that it doesn't get any attention. So it does get attention. So that's why I think this subject line will catch her reader's attention to continue moving on to the rest of the email. Right. So about 5 years ago, I had just started coaching an up and coming copywriter. She has been working with a major client in the health and supplement space on some smaller projects that gone well. Now they were talking to her about writing a long form sales page. That this is what she had been hoping for, a chance to play in the big league and write a promo with royalty potential. She had proved herself to her client, and now she had earned her big break. So the first sentence immediately let you think about a story of Kim's past, and then this past story is about a story of her students, one of her students. Yeah, so she's just giving a little bit context about what this student is up to. So this student is up to a major client, so small project has gone well, so now they are into a bigger project, which is the long form sales letter. Right. So then the client asked her what she would charge. So this is where she screwed up bigly, and she made a fatal mistake that made her look like a complete novice. So she's giving a pre-frame to the audience as to why is there a need for her student to cry. So let's say, right, if I were to lose a client, it's too exaggerating for her to cry. But if she add this sentence, she made a fatal mistake that made her look like a complete novice. So novice meaning beginner. So if you are making a mistake, right, it doesn't make you feel bad. uh Instead, you learn from that, because right, you don't know, right? So you learn from that. But if you are making a beginner mistake, so it makes you very stupid, very regretful about the mistake. So that's why having this sentence give a pre-frame to the audience as to why is there a need for a student to cry later on. Yeah, so even worse, it completely disempower her at a crucial point in the negotiation process at the very beginning. So sadly, we didn't have this conversation until after the fact. When she told me what she had done, I explained how she might handle it differently. So when I was done talking, I didn't hear anything on the other side of the line. So I called her name out, make sure she was still there. I heard I heard what sounded like muffled choking, and then a sob followed by I suck. So this is a description to convey the act of uh, crying. Yeah, so she didn't exactly say. I explained how she might handle it differently. Then suddenly she cried, and I went into smoothie big sister. She didn't do that, so she added a few more sentences to convey the meaning of the act of crying. So even though it's a little bit more words here, but it's necessary. It's necessary to make it interesting, to make it not really fun, to make it uh yeah, to make it interesting. Yeah, I think interesting is the best word for this. Yeah, so she recovered quickly, and we put our heads together to figure out how to fix this damage done and what to say next to the client. So she ended up working on a decent deal, despite the rough start. Then probably not as much as she could have demanded if she would avoided making that fatal mistake. So and then she went on from there to negotiate much better deals with other clients much confidently. So in fact, I ran into her 6 months later as at a copywriter conference. She told me, every time you make me cry, my income went up 25%. So I saw her again and was booked advance. Okay, so this is her success in the end, of after making some failures at the start. So just notice here, right? Kim didn't say what she did with her, that had that gotten these results, because it's not that mm, she forgotten or what. It's because it doesn't help with the context, because that's not the point that she want to make here. The point that she want to make here is perhaps something you can learn the hard way, like negotiating and initially failing miserably. So the hard way, which is negotiating and then fail miserably at the start. So but those missed opportunity are not only painful, they are quite costly. So uh what she's focused here is not on the method that she used to help the client to get the results, but instead she's saying that this entire story right here is the hard way to learn negotiation, to to grab this opportunity well. So this is the hard way. This entire story is talking about the hard way. So now she said there's a better way, which is this product, the 3 hours program that she has created with Chris Ozichowski. So and then not only she's going on and on to describe these 3 hours, why this is an easier way and how it will solve your problem. Then she even added credibility right here. Nearly 200 copywriters who have gone through our program, it has been a real game changer. So this adds on credibility here. So credibility doesn't mean you have to screenshot all those testimonials, reviews, all these. It can just be as simple as this, as long as you have enough pre-frame at the front, stories which connects is. So this story has already done the know, like and trust, knowing you, liking you and trusting you elements right here. So they already know you, and then she like you, not really the first two elements, but I think it's more of a trust here. So here in this story, she has already built the trust. So in the end, when she's talking about this credibility, they will immediately believe it. Um, yeah, because the trust has been built, right? So this will not she will not have any issues to just say this sentence and let them believe. Yeah. So obviously, when you are saying this kind of thing, it must be true. So I believe this is true for her, since she's so successful already. There's no reason for her to fake, right? Yeah. So, for you as a business owner, just make sure that all the things that you say in your copy, right? In all forms of copy is true, is legit, is authentic. Yeah, it really helps your reader before you say. It's not so please avoid doing unethical stuff in copywriting, because copywriting is meant to serve, it's meant to impact uh the audience, your audience. Yeah. So and then she moved on to talk about a promotion right here, that you can save up to they can save $100 when you use the code. um okay, then there's a deadline, right? Oh, not a deadline, but a bonus call. So this call will most likely push for the sale. Then yep. Okay, this box I'll talk about it later. So after that, she signed off, um, and then she provide a link that says if you don't want to know more about this launch, you can click on the link here. So she's filling out the non-bias to better track conversion. So one thing is tracking conversion. Second thing can be um knowing who's your real reader, who really wants to read your stuff. So you can concentrate on them next time. Maybe you can give them offer more offer than the usual one. Yeah, but not really differentiating to like not really drawing a very deep line, but just a light one will do. Yeah, and then okay, so she went on to summarize the offer and discount. So if I were to read just this whole sentence, right? I hope you will decide now is the right time to take your freelance career and earnings to the next level. Go here. So if I were to just read this one paragraph, I will understand the whole thing. It's kind of like summarizing. That's what I like about this email. Yep. So the framework she's using here is by saying reaching success via the hard way using the story, and then reaching the same success or even more via the easy way, which is her product. So then she continued on with a discount and then close the email. Yeah. So two things I love about this email apart from this summarizing is she has different route to success, the hard versus easy. So this complete contrast, right, makes it easy to understand, easy for them to understand. So she's not like saying when you put 90% of the effort then you get this. She's not saying if you put 60% of the effort then you'll get this, 40% you'll get this, 10% you get this. So that is too much for the reader to process, but instead she just used two very extreme end. It's like binary thinking, one or zero. So one will be might be the hard way, zero might be the easy way. So it's either easy way or the hard way. Yep. And yep, so that's what I like about this email. And second thing about this email is it's very smooth. It has a very smooth transition from the story to the product. So right here, so yeah, so this is the hard way. She so apart from saying this, talking about this story, right, she also surface out the main point, which is this is a hard way, then there's an easy way. So this is like kind of like this is kind of like a problem, and then she's agitating this using the hard way, the word hard way to agitate the problem. Then she's giving the solution right here. Yeah, so if you are not sure about agitating, right? Agitating is kind of like uh this story already, for example, right, this story already conveyed the idea that this is a hard way, but the reader just don't know, just don't is in their subconscious. But in order to bring the idea to their subconscious, to their conscious mind, you have to say it. So it agitates, it makes them care. So by summarizing the entire story by saying this is the hard way, it agitates and then followed by stories. So this is also kind of like a PSA formula, but I would say the difference, the hard and versus the easy way framework really grabs my attention right here. Yeah. So but the basics still stays, which is the PSA framework. Yeah. So you just have to craft it yourself, uh, customize it until it fits the message, the story that you are trying to put in here. Yep. Then okay, that's the second thing about what I like about this email. So one area of improvement that I will suggest to her is to avoid overselling. So okay, right here in this box. So after she has talked about the problem, agitating, the solution. Then she has even given the credibility, which is good, and promotion, which is even better. Then she's giving the bonus call right here. Then one then here comes the problem that I think is the problem. Look, as I said this morning, the copywriter dream. So I don't think this is a very good. I mean, these are good, but it oversells. So if you have read the book by Dean Graziosi, Millionaire Success Habits, so that one is about personal development, but there's one point that relates to marketing as well, which is the chapter on after the sale. So after the sale, right, if you continue selling on and on and on, then uh, it makes them don't want to buy. So because you're overselling. So once you reach the point of able to sell able to make your reader uh, act, then just stop there. Don't go over it. If you go over it, it cause things like this to happen, which is overselling. So that's what one of the things that I think she can try to test it out by removing this part, which I think is a little bit of overselling right here. Yep. So avoid overselling. Then yeah. So that's all for today's breakdown. Day 22. So we have 8 to 9 more days. Sorry, my math is not very good. So 8 to 9 more days to go. Then as usual, if you like this email, right, email breakdown, just leave the comment down below. And if you have any questions, any feedback, any comments, just also leave them down below so I know what you guys are thinking about, and so that I can better serve you guys, right? So if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel so you get notified when the next video is uploaded. Right, see you, Leonard here.